What is going on, guys? Your boy Joey SHAKESQUAD coming to you guys with a video right now. So we're going to do a trade deadline live stream right now, early in the day, and usually we do stream a little bit later, but kind of want to go over some of the trade speculation, or are we going to be buyers, we're going to be sellers? I don't know what you guys think. Or the Eagles might not do anything, to be honest with you. I mean, in my opinion, I don't think the trade deadline is going to do much for us. If there is any chance we could try to get somebody on this team, it would be a really big help. Give me your input on what you guys want at the trade deadline. I'd like to hear everybody pretty much say what's on their mind about this trade deadline. Just maybe we all know how the season's going between Carson, Wentz, Doug Pearson, this whole entire team. So I appreciate everybody giving their input on that. Let's go here. Let's see. We're doing this on the fly, guys. We're doing this on the fly. So we're going to be sitting. We're going to be waiting. You know, this stream will probably be running until 4 o'clock, most likely. Yeah. So let's get straight to it. SHAKESQUAD Joe's deadline, baby. Let's go. Got Charles Deed. What's going on for Howard? Awesome. I would love to trade for Jordan Howard because they're not using him. He's a healthy scratch on that team, and he didn't want to leave Philadelphia. It'd be nice to bring him back if they for a late round pick would be nice. Let's see. We have quick travel. We got going out sad. Probably it could happen. We might not trade for anybody, guys, because that's how cocky this team is. That's how stupid Howie Roseman is, and we all know that. Cody Kinfelder says, I heard Steelers trying to get Gilmore. What do you think? I thought they actually traded for Gilmore yesterday. For some reason, I thought they traded for him. I thought they traded Dante Johnson, the receiver, with a late round pick, or I think it was a second round pick. Dante Johnson, a second round pick for Stephon Gilmore yesterday. I thought he actually got traded yesterday, but we're just gonna have to see. Give me your takes, guys, on what you guys want in this trade deadline. Blessing Mansley says, let me get a wrench. I give wrenches to people that aren't going to block. I've had to take wrenches off people because too many people were blocking other people. Yes, sir. Let's not get political, though. No politics, bro. I ain't talking about any bullshit on here. I'm not here for that. Venom Suicide, man. Watch Howie do nothing. Probably could happen. Philadelphia Eagles 11-10. OBJ, please. A lot of these Eagles fans have been wanting OBJ badly. And after getting that season-ending injury, now he is apparently not going to be with Cleveland after this year. So there's definitely going to be a trade with him. So we're just going to see where that goes. Venom Suicide, he is out for the season. Blue Vibe says, we need a linebacker. Idiots. We definitely do. We definitely do. Harry Towers, we need a linebacker, guys. Maxim Wagner says, a linebacker, a new kicker. Yeah, well, I don't think that's going to happen, but it is what it is with that. Max Wagner says, yes, sir. Let's see. Brandon Wyatt says, yes, sir. Harry Tower says, yes, sir. We don't need a wide receiver. We already have a young receiving core. Travis, Hightower, Rager, Ward, Quez. We set for the future. We need linemen and linebackers for a second quarterback because Maddox ain't it. Venom Suicide said, I really want Miles Jack. I would love Miles Jack. Big Play says, yo. Maximum Wire said we need to go after a big player now. I don't think it's going to be a big player, guys. We have to get real with this. That trade deadline, I don't think you're going for any big players. Harry Towers said we need a quarterback. Gabriel Nelson, what's up, Joey? How you doing, bro? Harry Towers says Wentz is horrible. Yeah, he's not playing well at all. Tarver says we might be selling. I would rather sell than buy right now, to be honest with you. That's just me, though. 88 people in the stream right now. If you guys are new and have been here, please subscribe to the channel. If you guys have not, we're going over the trade deadline for the Philadelphia Eagles. You guys haven't done that. We're going to go over every speculation, everything we can find. We know how we do it with the trade deadline, or usually nothing does happen. If you guys haven't subscribed, please, I'd really appreciate it. If you guys haven't hit that like button on this channel as well, please hit the like button. It really does help out, push the content out there, and check the links for your full support down below. Nate says, I want Alshon gone, effing gone. But hey, Joey. Yeah, Alshon Jeffrey would be my number one. So, Brand Pie says, we can't get someone that can't play like the guy like Jamon Brown. Well, Jamon, you would never trade for a guy like Jamon Brown. He came from a practice squad. So, big boy Jose said, can we trade away Doug? Yeah, that'd be something crazy to do. Reaper Talis says, what's up, Joey? What's going on, bro? Philadelphia Eagles 11-10. We are Eagles family. Yes, we are. See, D-Sigs, number one fan, says, on my lunch break. Also, bro, hope you enjoy the stream for whatever time you have left at work. Big play slate. Let's go Eagles. D-Sigs, yo, what's going on? Blue Vibe says, Doug needs to go. Mini21 says, we should trade for Jamie Collins. James Jackson, I heard that Will Parks might be traded. I hope not. Those were the rumors that Will Parks is on the trade block, but we'll see what happens. Kevin Crone says, go Eagles, make a damn move. Come on, guys. Give me your speculation on what's going on. I want to hear speculation. I want to hear whatever you guys think. Give me some trades. Give me some value. Who we trade? Are we selling? Are we buying? Let me know what you guys think. Rishi Larry says, yo, what's up, bro? Brandon Pye says, what's up, bro? Harry Towers, we need to get rid of Wentz. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen, though, bro. Blessed Man Lisa, let me get that reg. Philadelphia Eagles 11-10. Julio Jones right now. Come on. Yeah, I don't think so. Julio, I don't think they're getting rid of Julio Jones. I think the reports already came out from the Falcons that they've already told teams like not to waste their time on certain players. So, Jonathan Hernandez says, which player would you rather release, Alshon or JJ? Right now, since he's not hurt, probably JJ. I mean, obviously the smart thing to do would probably get rid of Alshon Jeffrey because of the money. He's pretty much taken over with this team right now. Stav Koa says, what's up? What's going on, bro? Big D, what's good, bro? How you doing, man? Long time, man. Gotta stop losing my place here. D6 says, I'm on my lunch break till 1:45. All right, so you got some time. Trade Wentz. Sell. Nathan Rizzo, I want Alshon gone. I want him gone too, man, because I don't want him coming back into this lineup. I really don't want him coming back into this lineup and taking away reps from Travis Fulgham, John Hightower, especially Jalen Reagor, that he is back as well, so we got to look for that. Harry Tower says trade Wentz. Steven PS4 says don't care who for, but go vote if you have it. It matters. If it's okay, you think we're making any moves? Probably not, to be honest with you. I would really hope that we at least sell or try to do something, get some value, maybe get some draft capital today. If all else fails, get some draft capital today. It won't hurt us one bit. Nathan Rizzo says trade Alshon if anyone. Big Boy Jose says trade away Doug. Corey Bryant says, Joey, we need to get J.C. Jackson, give them a third and a fifth. Philadelphia Eagles 11-10 OBJ. Chris MK says, I would love to get rid of Alshon and get a linebacker, but nobody wants him. No, not while he's hurt, he's not. I don't know what team is really going to take him. We're at another standstill right now when Alshon Jeffrey is hurt. And who's going to take him right now? I honestly don't know. We got a super chat from Tobio Coco Highlight. Says, man, if the Eagles got Kenny Galladay, I wish. And he's actually hurt right now, so I don't know if that's even going to really make any sense. I don't know why we're all looking at receivers so much right now. I don't know. Carson's been having a lot of issues just with progression, throwing the football, accuracy, holding on to the football for too long. There's been way too many issues with this team right now. So let me find my spot real quick. Let's see. BH413. We don't need Jordan Howard. The price is too big for a running back, too. Venom Suicide, I heard John Ross not getting traded. Yeah, John Ross apparently is not getting traded from the Bengals. He doesn't want to be there, so I don't know why teams do this when players don't want to be there that ask for trades and they just keep them. I don't know why. I mean, obviously, John Ross is not going to be worth a lot trade-wise because he's been hurt, and when this guy's 100% healthy, he's a fantastic player, but that's a big risk you're going to have to take. Sam Brown says, hey, what's going on? Luke Lade says, I'd love to see the offense get more dynamic with Hurts. Why this only throw one pass last game? If it's 2K, if nothing has happened now, I don't think we will make a move. We'll see. Wiseway says, we ain't doing nothing. Watch. I probably, I agree with it, honestly. That Bull Philly, what's going on, bro? We don't really even have any money to trade. Well, I mean, we freed up subcap space here or there, but unfortunately, it's not going to be enough for what we're doing right now. Kobe Bryant says Corey Clement needs to go. He definitely does. That Bull Philly, we went broke winning the Super Bowl, and the year after, we're just broke. Eliana Warren says we need to get better linebackers. Definitely, we need to upgrade on there. Air 207, Alshon Jeffrey, Corey Clement, 2024th and 7th round pick to the Cardinals. We receive Patrick Peterson and Hassan Reddick. Love the content, Shake. Stay safe. You too, Air. Appreciate the support, my dude. I don't know if that's even going to be possible. Patrick Peterson, I don't think he's going anywhere. I think he's staying there the rest of his career. Hassan Reddick has been on the Eagles' radar, linebacker-wise, so it'd be nice to get him. Veteran presence there, still young. See what happens with that. Chris Ward said Will Fuller and TF113 would be a wide receiver duo. I like Will Fuller. I don't mind him at all. Soon X says third street linebacker calling it. PD Taz says we should sell Joey. I agree with you. I agree with you 100%, dude. So I don't know why they would sign Parks and they trade him 8 games later. Then he's barely played. That part of it makes the rumor not add up. Howie is a damn fool. It's time we all just said it. BH4 1 through 3. I wouldn't be sad to see Parks go. We have Kavan. Kavan hasn't been playing well. Sorry, but Kavan hasn't been doing anything. Christopher Lopez, Alshon Jeffrey needs to be cut. Sam Brown, the Eagles can get Gilmore. They could. It's going to cost a little bit though. You could be giving up a mid-round pick, probably a little bit more than that, and probably a player. Turbo Tassa, what do you think about Zach Cunningham for a 5th rounder? I don't mind it from the Texans. I like Zach Cunningham. I wouldn't mind. I think that's fair. I would do that. I would definitely do that. I'd be happy with that, honestly. Angel Zamora says we need Miles Jack. I wouldn't mind it either. Lemonade Stand Man says, who do you think some teams are targeting? I don't know. I mean, I really haven't been following what other teams are doing. I've kind of just been really focused on us because, honestly, I've been so stressed about this team lately to the point where we need something. I mean, if we just sell today, I wouldn't even mind that and instead of not making a move whatsoever. So if we just at least did something, we can't trade Zach Ertz because he's on IR, so you can't even trade him. I'm not even worried about that because he's gone after this year anyway. If Mitsuke said, let's get Nelson Aguilar. DeAndre Wilson said, why not sign Earl Thomas for like $2 million 1-year deal? Well, I don't know what's going on with his court stuff because he's got a lot of stuff going on, so I don't know what's going on with that. Let's trade Lane Johnson. Hell no. Eagles have Lance. The Eagles will stand pat, not do anything. Probably. Williamco, trade Nate Gary. Oh, God. How happy would we all be trading Nate Gary? That would be fantastic. Fantastic. Lee says Alshon for a bag of Skittles. I'll take that. Wisconsin Eagles fan, Julio isn't going anywhere. The $23 million dead cap hit to ATL in 2021 makes it a non-starter. Philadelphia Eagles, Deshaun Jackson. He's on IR. We can't trade him. Chris Ward, trade a first and Will Parks for Stephon Gilmore. I wouldn't even do that. I wouldn't give up a first-round pick for Stephon Gilmore. I wouldn't waste a first-round pick. I'm not sure looking to trade a first-round pick today. That's definitely not happening. Kevin Crone, trade JJ today, please. That'll probably help a lot. Big D Day will do nothing. Probably not. Turbo says, can we bring Jordan Howard back to this team? I would love it. Mr. International says, O-line from Vikings, linebacker from Texas, a thumper, running back, a second cornerback. I don't know who, but yeah. Harry Tower said we need to pick up Randy Moss out of retirement. Isaiah Turner says, just trade Alshon for next year's 7th. I wouldn't mind that, to be honest. Philly Girl says Jeffrey and D-Jacks need to go as well as Elliott. I agree. I agree 100% with that. Flagos TV, trade these players for draft pick. Jim Johnson's Patriots corner, C.J. Jackson. Another player that's actually doing pretty well. Another cornerback. James Sanchez, trade Barnett and a third for Miles Jack. Barnett, yeah, I wouldn't even, by what's going on with Derek Barnett right now, he's been very quiet. He's showing up very once in a while. Obviously, Brandon Graham is showing us the $16 million is doing very well for him, being an elite pass rusher and going to get double-digit sacks. I like Josh Sweat. Jannard Avery is hurt right now, so obviously he's probably not going to be here anymore. Derek Barnett's a big question mark. Like, he's got to turn it up. Whatever season that's left right now, he's got to turn it up. Timmy Thompson, an actual linebacker, please. Hold on. Oh my God, I hate StreamYard so much sometimes. Let's see. Madden Mobile Boy says trade Wentz for McSorley. Why the hell would we do that? Why would we do that? D6 fan says, if we get draft capital today, I don't want Howie making those draft picks. No, I want Howie gone before he has a chance to get his hands on these draft picks. Definitely. Stab Code says, we need to trade away J.J. Arcega-Whiteside and a second and a fifth for Hassan Reddick. A second and a fifth, I don't think that's not a good trade. That's not a good trade. You're not giving away two draft picks like that and a player for one linebacker. Miss 2K says, we need Miles Jack. Philadelphia Eagles 11-10. What time does the NFL trade deadline? Well, the trade deadline ends at 4 o'clock Eastern today, so that's when it ends. Bless the Messiah, I don't think we're trading anything. I don't think so either. Air 207 says Alshon Jeffrey, Corey Clement, 2024th and 7th round pick to the Cardinals. We receive Patrick Peterson and Hassan Reddick. Love the content shake. Stay safe. I think I read that before. The only way we trade Alshon is if we trade him for another bad contract like David Johnson. If Miss 2K, we don't need wideouts. Linebacker, anyone. Warren says we need to get better linebackers. Harry Towers says, Joe Shakes, we got to grab Randy Moss. God. D6 fan says, I'm still pissed off that they started Jason Peters over Malata. Yeah, I'm pretty mad about that too. And you know what? At this point, it's going to get worse because he's going to be on the bench still because Lane Johnson's going to get healthy before after the bye week and with extra time. It's like almost 2 weeks of rest right there. So it's going to be crazy. Daniel Mayer says, John Ross might be worth a call or two. I mean, the Eagles have definitely been interested in John Ross. That's definite. I mean, they were interested when a year after he got drafted and the Bengals were having trouble because he was injured. He wasn't playing well. And he wants trade. He wants out of Cincinnati. So we'll see what happens with that. Tonio, what's up, Joey? I think we give the Bills Alshon for a linebacker or a draft pick. I wouldn't mind it. Tanner the Great says, go for another corn. Blessing Maladay says, we need to get cornerback, linebacker, or lineman. If not, I don't want anything else. Yeah, I probably agree with that. Wisconsin Eagles fan, OBG on IR, can't trade injured players. Nope. Tanner the Great, a corner. Okay, you meant corner. Daniel Meyer says, oh. Chris FK, honestly, let's just run the ball 40 times a game. We will do so much better. Actually, no, we won't because that's the issue. We keep running the ball way too much. Way too much. Psycho Steve, what's going on, bro? How you doing, man? Hitman Stick says, salute, Joey fam. Flywheels Fly, let me get a wrench, please. I will do that. Hold on. I got to see the thing up first. I'll give you one. Let's see, Big D said, we need an offensive coordinator. Valley. It shows now Mike Rowe doesn't sound so bad this year. Of course not. Mike Rowe actually played better last year. I actually called the plays a lot better. And you know what? I didn't think it was going to get this bad coming into 2020. Since 2020 was already bad before the season even started. Wise way, we obviously need a veteran linebacker. I don't know. People keep naming wide receivers. I don't know either. Like, I'm not into getting a receiver. I don't care. Doug thinks we can't get far with this offense, with these receivers. I don't get it at this point. If you saw my last video on the radio show Doug was on, and it was embarrassing. And it really showed me a lot what Doug is all about, and it's not looking good. BH413, Andre Dillard Alshon, a second for Miles Jack would help with cap and give us a linebacker. Andre Dillard, I don't think is going to come back from what he's getting, honestly. I think Jordan Mailata is going to be in competition. As long as they don't bring Jason Peters back, I'll be happy with that. Chris Ward, Melvin Ingram being traded for a third. Make the move, Howie. Vinny Chen says sign Spain, trade Alshon. Yeah, Quentin Spain is still a free agent. He's a veteran. He's a veteran guard, and I don't know why they never trade for him. Even that other guy that we early in the season we did trade for either. There's a lot of guys that the Eagles brought in for workouts. Cordy Glenn, another guy that we brought in, never signed him. Brought in 2 kickers, never signed him. AJ Green, hell no. That guy's on a franchise tag anyway, bro. Big D, Jim Caldwell's still available. Yeah, it'd be nice. BLO. SG said, what's up, Joey Six? We need to either get a linebacker or Stephon Gilmore. Same Sanchez Barnett and a third for Miles Jack. Philadelphia Eagles 11-10. What time is the deadline? Well, the deadline is at 4 p.m. Eastern. Mayo Jr. says, enough of the receiver talk. We need to get guys. We need linebackers and young linemen. Alon Warren says, let's trade Alshon Jeffrey for linebackers. I'm down to trade Alshon Jeffrey for nothing. I don't care. I'd rather get a 7th-round pick right now for him. Venom says, I heard Patriots won a 1st-round pick and a player for Gilmore. I don't doubt it. And you know what? No teams are going to trade that right now. Daniel Meyer says, who do you think is on the block in Philly? I don't know, man. I think Will Parks might be on the block. You could trade Derek Barnett. You could trade Alshon Jeffrey if someone's willing to take him at this point. I mean, that's really about it. JJ, I'll take a Whiteside baby. Trade JJ. There you go. DeAndre Wilson said, let Jets suck. Trade for linebacker Mosley. Probably play better here. And he's got another injury issue as well. Nico Buckley said, we should sign Bo Scarborough as a bruiser back. Big D Peterson is going nowhere. QG Philly 1989 says, we need linebacker help and for Doug Pearson to make better damn play calling. And he really does. And he thinks that it's not his scheme or the play calling. He thinks it's the execution. Kevin Cronin, trade for Will Fuller. Psycho Steve says, Will Fuller is always injured. He'd be perfect fit for us. See here. BH413, who was the linebacker that popped off against the Cowboys? From our team? Is that what you're saying? Joe Bunn, hey, what's going on, man? If it's 2K, we don't need wideouts. So let's be real. Our wide receiver core is very deep with talent. Sunak says, literally, Carson is having a down year. A lot of great QBs go through it. Peyton has 20 interceptions in his 4th year and 19 in his 5th. Chill out and ride the storm. I'm riding the storm, bro, because I know Carson's not going anywhere. So, Daniel Mayer said, I'm a big fan of Kavan. I love Kavan Wallace, but he's not doing anything, unfortunately. That Bull Philly says, are we trying to trade for a safety? Looking at Eagles YouTube channel. I'm not sure. That safety from the Vikings, I heard there's a lot of rumors. I forgot his damn name, but there's a lot of speculation with him, so I'm not really sure. Will Fuller, 26, Philly native, would be mad if we get him, but Texans still want too much. Big D says, they don't make any defensive rotations outside the line. Mr. Nash says, I think the addition of right guard, O-line, and thumper running back would improve this team tremendous. Trading Roby Coleman and Nathan Gary. Let's go, Birds. I just want a linebacker. Eagles champ says, Will Parks rumored that he kissed Eagles logo. Howie Roseman better not trade Parks. Steve says, Dalton has COVID. I seen that. Tanner the Great says, Ertz for Gilmore. I'd do it right now, but we can't. Elliot Williams, Howie needs to go. I'm down with that. Steve says, ain't that crazy board? Danucci. Blue Vibes, we should trade back. Trade black. What? Chris Ward says, would you trade a first and a player for Stephon Gilmore? Explain. I probably wouldn't do that. We need our 1st-round pick for next year. I'm sorry, but we're playing really bad right now, and if we have a chance to have a top 20 pick, if we don't win out or we have a huge chance to have a top 20 pick next year, I wouldn't even be thinking about trading a 1st-round pick just for another cornerback right now. Psycho Steve, to be honest, I'd sell for picks at this point. I would too. I'd probably sell right now. James Jackson, imagine Slay and Peterson play together. It would be fantastic, but Steve says, dude, did you all see Goddard? He was terrible, and you want Ertz gone. Goddard has only been good with Ertz, and I'm taking tough coverage. I think Ertz has been down too this year because I think when he's not in those double tight end sets, Zach Ertz has regressed crazy, and they've been forcing him. The last game he was in, they were kind of force-feeding him the ball in small windows. Colin Scheimer says, I doubt we make a move today, but hopeful. Sam Brown, Eagles can J.J. Watt. I do not want J.J. Watt. That guy's had how many back surgeries? It hasn't been the same for a long time. I don't know about that. Big D Gilmore is the exact kind of offer Howie backs off from. Definitely. Steve says, no moves today. Maybe a simple little average linebacker for a pick or something. Nothing big. I don't see it at least. Nate Gary and JJ for a fourth. I would take it. Joe Birawana says, if you need a wide receiver, I'm open. King Rolex says, you think the Cowboys trade for Fitzpatrick? That was a player I told them to trade for. I'm like, if you want a player right now, this was a week and a half ago. I said, go. They would be so much better with Ryan Fitzpatrick. Cowboys would be perfect with Ryan Fitzpatrick. I heard the Cowboys were going after making calls for Fitzpatrick. I heard they were calling the Eagles for getting Jalen Hurts as well. But could be wrong. Devontae Thomas said, if we let go round 1-3 pick, it'll be hot, man. All we need are lineman, linebacker, or cornerback. Look, at the end of the day, if we get a good player, it's just like this play calling offensively. This team is just at a standstill right now with the scheme, with how players are used to win football games. It's been a total mess as of right now, and it's not getting better. There's 133 people in the chat. I appreciate everybody being here today to go over some of the trade deadline, prospects and some guys that could be sellers or buyers. What teams are sellers or buyers this year? If you guys have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Really do appreciate everybody being here today. If you guys haven't hit that like button either, do appreciate that. Helps get the content pushed out there a lot more. So appreciate it from everybody being here on an early stream before the trade deadline ending at 4 p.m. MS2K says Desmond King went for a 6th-round pick, and he is not bad at all, but I'll gladly take him to bad. Howie sucks, and Desmond King already been traded. When I saw he got traded for a 6th-round pick, I was very surprised. I was like, wow. And no other team really jumped on that, which is kind of crazy as of right now. So, Carson, J.J. Watt and Zach Cunningham for Brandon Graham. No, never do that. I would never do that. You want to pay? You want to get rid of your top pass rusher that has almost double-digit sacks this year? I don't think so, bro. What's up, Matt? How you doing, bro? Steve Gilmore play has slipped every year, and this year it slipped a lot. He graded 60 overall. It's not good for a supposed great corner. I think he's still a great corner, regardless of what the statistics say. Daniel Mayer sound trade Alshon for a Wawa pretzel. Sonic, what's going on, bro? Let's go, Bruce says, all linebackers except T.J. Edwards, Sean, Davion, Alshon for Fred Warder. Chris Ward said, don't trust Howie drafting, so I'll give up a first for Stephon Gilmore. Give up the first round because you know Howie Roseman can't trade and can't do anything in the draft. Sam Brown, Eagles can get J.J. Watt. Hell no. William Coda says, I wouldn't mind having Malcolm Butler on the team. I don't know about that. I know BG is old, but he's never hurt, and he's a game wrecker. I'm okay with keeping older players like BG who aren't injury prone. Exactly. Davion Thompson says that's a dumb trade. Bill O'Brien ain't there. Big D said, do you know why we don't value linebackers? I don't know. We haven't for a while, so I think we bashed on Michael Kendricks too much and took him lightly. You know what I mean? I think we definitely made a mistake on bashing Michael Kendricks when we did. Wisconsin Eagles fan, Jets are selling. We should acquire about Frank Gore, old but still a thumper, and get those 1-2 yards late round picks should do it. I wouldn't even get him at this point. I don't want to get any rentals, bro. I don't want a rental this year at all. I don't want any rentals. Ken Abai says just wait until the deadline is over so we could hear we were in trade talks for a good player. We'll see. Steve said Butler has been trashed since he was benched in favor of the tap DB to cover Alshon in the Super Bowl. Let's Go Bird says I don't want Hassan. He's more of a pass rushing linebacker, but it would be nice. Philadelphia Eagles says Mark Ingram. Steve says taller. Blue Vibe says only thing we need at most is linebacker, cornerback, or safety. Chris MK, Arizona doesn't need receivers. QG Philly, 1999. Nate Gary, the kicker, he's been playing so damn bad. I forgot his name. And JJ Whiteside for a hoagie and a bag of Lay's. I agree with that. Donovan Sandcal says, every time we trade for a star cornerback, they all turn into burnt toast. Slay seems to be an exception. Probably going to be a quiet deadline. Probably will be. Probably not going to make any moves. Minister International, JJ and Roby Coleman are Cunningham and Vikings O-linemen. Wouldn't mind that either. Steve, I think play Bradley a bit more. Kevin Cronin, trade Jake Elliott for Mason Crosby. I'd do it in a heartbeat. BH4133, Jason Pierce for next year's 7th. I'd do it right now. I don't care. I'll do it right now. I don't care. You think I care? I don't. Steve, if Peters' play doesn't get better, simple as just slide him to right guard and Lane right tackle Mulata, that's what I do. And that makes so much sense, Steve. You're 100% right on that. That's what should have happened before. That's what should have happened. Nico Buckley said we should sign Bro Scarborough as a bruiser back. I heard a few people talk about that. OBJ is so overhyped. He hasn't really played that well, to be honest. James Sanchez, whatever we do in the strength and the defense wins games. If teams can't score, we'll be in every game. Plus, we can't count on our offense putting up much points. Yeah. Roy Christensen says Eagles need to make a trade and get a kicker. Wise way. I'm happy some people in chat are not GMs. Hitman Sticks, I appreciate it, Joey. Fab salute. Thanks, bro. Let's Go Bird says Alshon for Frank Reich. BH4133, dude, we could get good players from the Dolphins for Boston Scott. I wouldn't get rid of Boston Scott. Waylon Assembly says linebackers is a must. O-line also. Let's see. Dale Byers says Spain is with the Bengals. Oh, he's with the Bengals now? I didn't even know that. They must have signed him. I saw no news on that, but Toxicosi's Spain is on the Bengals. Matt Week says, I think it's a bullshit. Doug blaming players. Is he sure that mirror he looking it isn't broken? Eagles says Spain signed with the Bengals. Joe Bunn said we need OBJ. No, we don't. Harry Tyler says, like my grandpa once said. Okay. Joel Max says we need to grab an OC. Yeah, like we need to grab one now. Harry Tyler says hashtag Alshon for nothing. Definitely. I would do it. I don't even care at this point. Daddy Coley says, does it start at 4 or end at 4? It ends at 4. Ends at 4. If Miss 2K says Greg Ward and Slay and a bunch of more players on part bust and they don't deserve. Mr. International says we should get Hyde for Coleman. Vinny Chen, seeing Kelsey in pain during Dallas game had me scared. Thought he was going to be gone. One tough dude. He really is one tough guy. Jason Kelsey is the last line of defense on our offense, pretty much. Michael Fox, we won't do anything. If anything, Howie will trade a fifth for a linebacker like we did last year for Avery. Tank for Minka Parsons. Sonic says J-Jaw for linebackers or corner. Probably get like a 6th-round pick. Wisconsin Eagles fan says Daddy Coley ends at 4 p.m. TJ Edwards, bro. Oh, he had a fantastic game against the Cowboys. Fantastic. Jackson Van Dam says, I think we should trade Derek Barnett because Josh Sweat has so much talent. Trading Barnett would save us so much money. Yeah, and plus we won't have to spend that much money on him anyway because, Barnett, I'm not willing to pay him a lot of money. He's not putting up the numbers we need him to put up. The guy's always hurt. The guy can't produce, and he shows up once in a while, so... this is the best wide receiver core we had in a while. Don't underestimate these. No, we're good. We're good, but the problem is that Doug Peterson has no faith in this wide receiver core. He's like, oh, you think we could just get on the field and dominate? I'm sitting here like, look what you have right now. The issue is you're not using everybody the right way. There's no throws that are past 20 yards unless you're throwing 70 yards deep to John Hightower, or you're pretty much sitting there in the pocket. You're taking a sack. You're running the ball at Boston Scott nonstop. You're not even making any other type of mid-tier throws, a post-quarter, a slant, something. They haven't done any of those passes. They haven't been doing any of those passes. We're throwing 70 yards downfield to John Hightower, and then we're just running the ball. That's all we're doing the whole entire time. And we're throwing screen passes to Rager and Fulgham, and it's not going anywhere. It's just to that point where it's like we're too predictable. Our playbook is not big. It's really bad. Mr. National says Cordell Patterson for Coleman is a thumper for the Rams. Joe Mirawan says Tank for Minka Parsons. Big D says yes, he's a good run stopper. Daniel Mayer Simmons in Denver would be a great pickup. Yes, Anthony Harris from the Vikings, definitely. Yo, Joe, I just made it here, bro. What's up, man? Big D says I'll take Isaiah Simmons from Denver. Eagles Jeff says I don't know what that says. Eagles Jeff says Big D, Isaiah Simmons on Cardinals. Trade JJ and Alshon Barnett for Miles Jack. I'd do it. Mr. National there. Any second cornerback would put Maddox in the slot. Daniel Meyer says a safety from Denver. Alex Claus says let Pearson Sports have to say in trades draft picks. Howie is doing terrible. Big D says whatever team he is on, I'll take him, bro. Eagles champs, I would love Isaiah Simmons, but they ain't trading a rookie. Ty Makari says Goddard just came back from injury and did a hell of a job blocking. And that's pretty much it. He had one reception the whole entire game. So Cody says Jalen Hurts to Cowboys or Giants for a first. I'd take look. If that was the case, I would take somebody's first round pick. I would take the Giants or Cowboys first round pick this year. Obviously the Giants because they have no wins right now, or they're not really playing well. So at this point, Hard we should trade people with dark skin. What? Walk into a Wentz unless it's Miles Jack sell. Sudex says Eagles players live telling people to go vote. Big D to the Cowboys should pick up Capper. Oh my God, stop with that. The Big Head says I feel like we are overhating on Nathan Gary. He's top 5 in tackles for a reason. It doesn't mean anything. If he could be top 5 in tackles, but if he's giving up very important plays, it's not making him look good regardless. The tackles are one thing, but if he's giving up big plays every single game with those tackles, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter at the end of the day. So, Sports Real says Steve Goddard just coming off an ankle injury. It was going to happen. Probably just being careful with him. If he does bad against the Giants, then that'll be a bit concerning. Joe Marijuana says, racist much? Yeah, kind of. Like, Jesus. Chill the fuck out. Carl Smith says Harrison Smith for a third. I wouldn't mind it. In the 2 cases, Wentz said himself Goddard was the last-minute thing, so they ain't know if it was going to play. And by the time they found out that he was playing, he already was not in the game, so game plan, so he only had 1 reception. Ken says Andy Dalton plays COVID list for the Cowboys. Yeah, I've seen that. Sam Brown, Eagles can get Harrison Smith. BH413 frustrates me how we need second corner so bad, and the Tennessee got Desmond King for a 6th-round pick. And then we're just letting Quan Alexander, another trade to the from the 49ers, another trade. You know what I mean? It's just ridiculous right now. DB, I think Golden Tate wants to come back to Philly. Why is that? Mr. Nash will get that lineman from New England. Big D says Cowboys are using Cooper Rush as their starter. Are they really? Damn. Blue Vibe Brand Graham will be gone this year. He's going. He's got 1 more year on his contract, bro. He's not going after this year. I don't think he'll be going anyway. Connor Brent said apparently Cowboys might play Cooper Rush next week from their practice squad. Philadelphia Eagles says, should we trade for Joel Embiid? True. Let's Go Bird says a hoagie and a bagel for Alshon. Man, people hating on Alshon. Chris Ward Heldo for J.J. Watt. Big play say NFL Carson Wentz gets injured against the Rams. First thing that comes up for me is going to be RG3. I was so right. Chris Ward, are we going to trade for Melvin Ingram? I don't think so. Mr. Plays, can we trade for? Can we make a trade for Dam? Flyless 5P says, "What's up, Shake Squad? Trade JJ for something." I agree with that. Mr. National says, if Malcolm Butler came to the Eagles, he would get back at Belichick for benching him in the Super Bowl. Mr. Places, get Jordan Howard or Mark Ingram. I think we got Elijah Holy. I think if we had Elijah Holyfield on the field, we'd be fine, but they just won't put him on the field. Joe Marijuana said, imagine if we drafted TJ Watt. It would have been fantastic. Vaughn Talks Podcast, the GOAT himself, Joey Shakes. Nah. Not the GOAT, bro. Not the GOAT, man. Just putting out the news that everybody wants. That's all. DB said we should trade for a quarterback since we're building a quarterback factory. Jonathan Hernandez says, would you like to have Ronald Darby back? Hell no. Brandon Craig says, would you rather keep Carson and let go of Doug or keep Doug and let go of Carson? Keep Carson, let go of Doug in a heartbeat. BH4 is a 6th-round pick for Michael Kendricks. I'd take it. I'd do it. But you know what? At the same time, probably not because he's getting a lot older now and there's just no point now. Let's go Bird. Jake Elliott for Cristiano Ronaldo. Nick Foles. Philly Joy, what's up, man? Chilling, bro. Eagles Chap says, trade Jason Peters for a bag of chips. I hear people saying Wentz for Foles. Oh, stop. Joey for President 2020. No. not at all. Donovan Sankow said, trade Peters for a new team doctor. Walking to Wentz says, if it ain't Miles Jack, then sell. And I think that's probably the correct answer. Get linebacker from the Jets. Well, Avery Williamson is gone. He got traded to the Steelers, so that's not happening. Kevin Cron would trade Jake Elliott for any kicker in the league. Who do you think the Eagles should get for Jake Elliott? They're not getting rid of Jake Elliott. Not going to happen, period. Mr. Nash said, trade an OC for the Eagles for a few of the offensive minds we have. Why did that just disappear for any weird reason? Um, let's see. Let's go. Bird says Alshon for some cash. Iron Force Gaming said, I know this might sound stupid, but can you trade picks for a coach? I back in the day, I think they did that a couple times, like a long time ago, but I don't know if you could actually do that now. Alex Olson, deadline ends at 4, but a lot of contracts are finalized and reported after 4. Yeah, it is, but we'll find out. At least we'll find out if someone is signing, if that's the case. But the Eagles are very quiet as usual and probably won't do anything at this trade deadline. But we'll just see. Ken says, why is Parks on the trade block? Howie smoking a fat blunt. 505P says, would you trade Wentz to Packers for Rodgers? No, I wouldn't, be honest. Because you know how much that's going to cost. Harry Towers, we should trade all. What is your problem, bro? Devontae Kelsey has been batting up a hip injury, too. He's a stud Philly personified. He'll never have to buy a beer in this town. That's definite. Matt Week says, people think we need a wide receiver are dead wrong. We are a most definite good wide receiver. I agree. Tronic says, I just want a good linebacker. DB says, trade Alshon for a scrapple sandwich. Facts or fiction? This is how he blew it. Dale Mayer says, Rashad Smith was signed to the practice squad. I like Butler and his potential. Facts or fiction? Trade Howie for Popeye's chicken sandwich. Joshua Stark says, preach, bro. Appreciate it, man. Robert Ola says, besides our front four and Slay, the defense is bad and needs to be upgraded. I agree with that. Let's go. Bird says, Alshon, Nick Gary for Isaiah Simmons from Cards. I'd probably take that, to be honest. Flywell's Fly says, trade Jeffrey for Houston for Fuller. I don't know why everyone wants a receiver right now. I mean, I don't even know. Xavier said, I just want someone to trade at this point. I know. I'm like waiting on it right now. Matt says, anyone wanting the tank, don't watch the rest of the season if you feel that way. Facts for tanking is for bitches. G-Fish, trade Wentz and trade Alshon for a bag of smoke. Philly Joyce says, don't trade Wentz. No, don't trade Wentz. E. Shoeing says, what's going on with Quez? Nothing. He's just on the roster, and that's it. I'm not really worried about him too much. We'll get playing time when he gets it. Let's go, Birds. I think we have a second outside corner, Michael Jaquette, and Avante back to safety, and Cravon NRC share slot. Michael Jaquette's interesting because I thought we were going to be in trouble once Darius Slay ended up getting hurt with the ankle. So I don't know what he's going to bring to the table. I'm not sure. Hopefully maybe he does something right. See what happens. Kenzo, what's up, man? Hopefully they can move Jeffrey for a late round conditional. I would do it. I would do anything. I don't care what it is. Conditional, no reconditional, last pick of the draft. I don't care what it is. Mr. International, someone kicked that racist guy. Ali Told said Alshon and a draft pick for Fuller and Cunningham from Houston. I would take that in a heartbeat. Sonic said if Ertz wasn't injured, I would trade him for James Bradbury. Harry Towers says, okay. All right. Someone's got to take care of that, bro. Someone's got to take care of that because Nate Gary is awful. Goes 5 pieces. I got to trade Jeffrey for Gilmore in New England. I would take it in a heartbeat, but probably not going to happen. Dragonfire, we need a linebacker. Yes, we do. Davon Thompson, the brightest. I disagree, bro. Gary has been terrible and literally gave up 2 tugs because he's terrible in coverage. Seth Omer says, what's the profile pick? Why does everyone have it? Kenzo Rome says, I'm holding out, hoping any trade for Pierre Desir for the Jets. 3 picks, including 1 for 6'1", 195 pounds. Xavier says it would be a golly if someone took Jeffrey. It really would. It would probably make me feel better today if somebody took him. Toxic Clapsy said Cowboys are considering to start Cooper Rush. Probably. Mo Bucket says get a power back immediately. We need to go back and as a run heavy team. I don't know if Doug wants to do that. He likes a lot of speed in that backfield. I don't know if he wants to put in a bruiser back, and he should. Kendall says Jeffrey makes a lot more sense for the Packers, but I doubt it. Darian Brown says a penny for Alshon. Wisconsin Eagles fan Nick Gary has all the tackles because the teams target him and make their first downs on him. Pretty much. John Morales says Fulgham has the most receiving yards in the league since week 4. We better sign him to a bigger contract at the end of the year. Yeah, you know what? I'm happy with him. And you know what? I wouldn't mind re-signing Greg Ward to like a mid-tier contract. I wouldn't mind it. Taste Time says Wentz the GOAT. Ali Tulsa says Alshon and draft pick for Fuller and Cunningham. Blue Vibes Xavier Woods for Wentz. Hell no. Sonic, that's got to be a joke. Sonic says even if we get Gold Tate, Doug is just going to be cautious with him or put him on slants and no deep route. Let's see, Kenzo says Frank Gore for 7th. I don't want Frank Gore, bro. Ryan Baez says, hey, Joey, I'm a Green Bay fan, but I love the Eagles too. You're the man. Alshon is a soup sandwich. Yeah, Isaiah, he's a damn mess. Michael Falk, Isaiah Ford to Pats. Toxic Chap says Isaiah Ford to Pats. Stab Cohen, JJ take a Whiteside for peanuts. Sonic said, why don't you want Ronald Darby? Because he sucks. Why would you even want him back? Why would you even want him back right now? Philly Joe says, who do you guys want to trade? Why do you guys want to trade Wentz? So it's definitely not going to happen if people are sitting here thinking that. Trade Howie for a PS5. I'd do that in a heartbeat. I'd really do that in a heartbeat. Jonathan asks, do you think Fulgham and Ringer would be our future wide receivers of Philly? I'm praying that they are. I'm praying that they are, bro. I can't believe that, too. I can't believe that Travis Fulgham just rose up from the dead. I just can't believe he just rose up into something spectacular. Kenzo Rome says, well, the only thing we're going to trade is 6th or 7th. I understand the cap situation, but Howie is stuck on cheat mode. He's definitely on cheat mode. Ken says, imagine if we get TUF 1-3 except of Matt Collins during the 2018 season. Darian Brown says a penny for Alshon. Robert Rulo says whoever the team doctor needs to be fired. And we changed the team doctor. We changed some of the guys, 3 years in a row. We've been changing the medical staff the past 3 years, and it's still not working. Ken Jerome says Bucks got Gruden for 2 firsts. Crazy. Chris Ward, someone please slap the fuck out of Howie for not trading for D-Hop. Yeah, that trade really pissed me off. And and it wasn't even bad. The numbers weren't even bad. There was a lot of speculation that they wanted Miles Sanders, but that was bullshit. That was bullshit rumor. Wasn't doing good. Wasn't good at all. That he should have bid on that. And the Eagles were interested and never really did anything with it. Can NFL teams sign players today? Oh yeah, of course. You could sign a player right now if you want before 4:00. It doesn't matter. But everything has to be finalized by 4:00. So. Dragonfire Carson's playing. He keeps throwing interceptions. His decision-making is bad. He looks like a former shell of himself as much as I do hate to say it. And you're not wrong there. Mr. Flyers fan, what's up, buddy? The Dolphins just had a trade with the division with the Patriots. Nice. Kenzo Rome, linebacker or backup or running back or sell. I want to sell today, honestly. KOA says trade Wentz. BH4 says, can you trade general manager? It would be really nice to trade a Highway for maybe a 7th round pick because that what his talent is. Seth Omer said we don't need receivers. Joe Mirwana says Mika Parsons. Kenzo Rome says Pat's got a receiver. Let me check this out right now. Let me check this out. Let's see here. Oh, look at that. Not to be out of NFL news, but Philadelphia, the Sixers might be pursuing James Harden. Division trade. Dolphins are trading wide receiver Isaiah Ford to the New England Patriots. Let's see what else is going on. Between all this voting today, it's really hard looking at news today for any NFL stuff. Oh my God, what the hell? All right, let me see this real quick. There's nothing right now. There is nothing going on. 5 potential landing spots for John Ross. Nothing there, to be honest with you. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be nuts. Ooh, no. Oh my God! Stop playing. I didn't mean for that to play. I didn't mean for that to play. All right. So there's nothing right now. Period. There's absolutely nothing right now. It's not doing good. Don't trade Wentz. KO reacts. We need a power back. There's nothing going on right now at all. Devon Thomas, do you give Howie credit for finding Fulgham? I need to reset my camera because. Hey, we're back. Sorry. Okay. Matt said, I took care of Harry, so you're way out, Harry. No racist crap here. Appreciate it. Kavai Joe says, TJ is a beast. Joe Serrani, what's up, man? Angelo Zamaro says, I would trade Slay and Nick Gary for Jodes. Hell no. You're going to trade away your number one corner right now? Hell no. Jameer says, I saw someone say use Wentz as our power back at this point. The modern man says Alshon and a cash bribe to literally any team. Kavai Jones says, what type of contract would you give Travis? I don't know, dude, to be honest with you, because if he gets if he gets between 800 yards to 1,000 yards, maybe give him like something like maybe 3-4 years for maybe $17 million, something like that. 17 a year maybe. I'd be down with that. Toxic Cloud says, I heard yesterday we were in talks with Whitney Merciless. Shay David says, we need a damn linebacker. Josh Sterling says, give Holyfield a chance. Please give Holyfield a chance. I don't know why they're not at all. Joe Mirawan says, Micah Parsons. BH says, when Howie drafted Jalen Reagor, he said we could also use him on jet sweeps, not jet sweeps yet. You're right about that. Flagos 5P says, since we've talking about trade Peters, what about sending Jeffrey Peters, J-Jaw to Seattle for draft picks and offensive linemen? I'd take it in a heartbeat. Michael Fox, Corey Clement needs to go. He hasn't done anything since Super Bowl year. That's true. I feel bad for him, to be honest. Marshawn Lynch, I wouldn't mind that at all. On a one-year deal, that's probably one guy I would rent, honestly. Shea Davis to trade away Mills for a draft pick. Start Kavon Wallace. Tommy Shounts his thoughts on the Eagles linebacker situation. Look, I like Davion Taylor. Obviously, they need to put Davion Taylor, Sean Bradley on the field. I've been liking Alex Singleton, and so far T.J. Edwards has done a good job. But Duke Riley, I don't like Duke Riley at all. Don't like Nate Gary. I hope he doesn't come back into the lineup, which he probably will. Probably will happen. Don't doubt it. Flagos 5P says they are dumb if they get rid of Fulgham and Reagor and Ward. I don't think that. Look, if that happens, there's no one else on the team. If you get rid of all three of those players, I don't think there's nobody else really. Angels Lamar says trade Ertz for Denzel. Find my spot again. Marman, Alshon to Tennessee for Ryan Tannehill's wife. Shay Devin says, speaking of wide receiver, we had a chance to get Stephon Diggs. Jonathan Hernandez says, which wide receiver do you think is the fastest in the league right now? The fastest? Tyreek Hill probably is the fastest wide receiver in the league. Denzel Mims is a bum. BH says, if we traded for DeAndre Hopkins, we would not need to use our first-round pick on Jalen Reagor, and we could use it on a linebacker, which is much needed. Fuck Howie. Fuck Howie is right. Joe Mirawana, who? Shake Devitt says trade for Logan Ryan, yes or no? Hell no. Joe Mirawana says, wait, what? Let's go Birds. We don't want James. Dragonfire says Howie in the front office can build a team that they can keep messing up picks, and Howie doesn't make good trades. Shanti Dupree says, come on, Mr. Roseman, sir. Yeah, I know. I know I was frozen. I know I was. Now we can't hear or see. Dallas don't need a receiver. Joe Mirawan, he will get like 700 yards. The modern man said Alshon Jeffrey for a bologna sandwich and Ryan Tannehill's wife. It's a good combo. Devon Thompson says Trav is on a 2-year deal. We don't have to worry about it until next. Oh, okay. I thought he was on a 1-year right now. I thought I was wrong. Shea Davis says we could trade Jackson for something. Non-IR, we can't trade him for anything. Jackson Van Dam says J. John Alshon for a large 2-topping Domino's pizza with extra cheese. What do you think? I don't think Domino's would accept. I love that. I would do it, though. Matt Weeks, I think Hollywood would be great bruiser, but we haven't got a chance to even see him on the field. And that is true. Sean Amoroso says, nah, we need Randy Moss at this point. Said Alex Singleton is the 12th ranked linebacker this year. Tronk says, what teams made moves so far? Obviously, the Patriots trade for a wide receiver from the Dolphins. The Titans traded at the corner. There's a lot of different pieces moving around. I mean, these are good trades, but by the end of the trade deadline, it's worse. The longer you wait near the trade deadline, the worse it is, because then teams are really going to try to fleece you really badly. J. John Alshon for a large 2-top McDonald's pizza with extra cheese. What do you think? Tronic says only if Goodwin didn't opt out. I don't think it would have dude, Goodwin hasn't had a good year since 2017. Like, I don't know why. Why does everybody want a damn receiver? Why? Between all the issues on our team right now, honestly, I think this team would actually be fine, but since we don't have a head coach that knows how to call plays, we have the wrong scheme. His playbook is 2 pages long, barely, and he doesn't agree with us that there's a problem with his scheme or his play calling. So getting another receiver is not going to do anything. How is getting a receiver going to do anything when Carson Wentz can't hold on to the football? His progressions are really bad. He has wide open guys on the field he doesn't pass to, and he tries to be the damn hero every single play. Like, I don't get why getting a receiver is going to do anything. Why is getting a receiver going to change this whole offense? It's not. It's not. Nate Banks says, I really do think we're going to make a small move to get rid of the Arcega-Whiteside. I hope so. Jordan says, trade Howie, Doug, and JJ for Andy Reid. Allie, too, says, trade for Devin Bush. Cassius Saldana says, didn't we sign Fulgham off the Packers practice squad? He only has a year left. I didn't know if it was this year or next year. Daniel Mann says, thank God Fulgham is on a 2-year contract. Thank God. Dragonfire, if Carson plays out next season, then we should trade him instead Hurts. And then I don't think Wentz got it anymore, as much as I hate to say it. Well, don't hate to say it, bro. The truth is the truth. The truth is you're seeing what you're seeing with your eyes right now. That's what you're seeing right now. Edward Jones, we don't need pressing pieces linebacker that could play. Wentz is a very high-pressure player that would be the worst unless Prescott for Wentz. Devon Thompson, do you give Howie credit for finding Fulgham? No, I don't. Hell no. No, not at all. They want to think they have the credit for it, but they don't. Trade Jeffrey for Smirnoff vodka. Cole Roach says, Jason Kroom just got waived. Oh. And he was on the active roster. Wasn't Jason Kroom on the active roster? I got to see this shit. Let's see. Damn. All right. Well, it's not a good sign. Not a good sign. Modern Man said, thoughts on Zach Cunningham? I would take him. I would trade for a linebacker right now. I have a feeling nothing's going to happen. I mean, I already kind of knew that nothing was going to happen, but Nate Banks says that Desmond King is a nice trade for Titans. It really is. Trade Doug for $1. Seth Rivers says wide receiver is the one thing we don't need. Darren Brown says they want, they waived Jason Kroom. BH413, fourth round pick for Chiefs OC. Brandon Pyatt, Dolphins just traded Isaiah Ford to New England. I saw that. Sports Real, the ice cream is getting to Doug. Edward Jones says don't need another receiver. Stevie Wonder could call better plays than Doug. Dragonfire says we don't need a new receiver. We need a linebacker. Darren Brown says they waived Jason Kroom. Devin Bush is injured. Traded Jeffrey for Harbaugh from Michigan to make him OC. James Jackson, they just waived Kroom. Oh, then something must be happening. Kroom was on the active roster. Kroom was on the active roster with Richard Rodgers and Dallas Goedert, so if that's the case, then something might actually happen. That's probably not really a big deal, but at the same time, I don't know. It's hard to say. We have Corey Fisher. Hey, Joe, I love the content, man. How do I become Shake Squad Soldier? You literally just go on the computer, you just click the join button. I have a link in the description below on becoming a member. If you guys want to become a member there, I have the link for memberships in the description below. I think it should be there. You just pretty much click on that, and that's it. You get your loyalty badges, you get your custom emojis, and I only have a few of them right now, but I'm going to be adding more stuff to that. So, Kevin Crowe says, did any teams make a move yet? Yes, the Dolphins made a move. Patriots have made a move. Hold on. Shea Davis to trade Howie for Chip Kelly. Devon Thomas says Devin Bush has a torn ACL, bro. How is this going to help us? The Observer says Fulgham is a restricted free agent. We can't re-sign him. Deshaun Dupree says, can we trade Doug? Xavier says, a linebacker, O-line, possibly DBs is what I'd say need to help with. Ali is to trade Jeffrey for Jalen Smith. BH4 Dallas needs a receiver. No, doesn't need a receiver. Brand Guerrero says, Joey, do you agree that Jalen Hurts should go in and play more? I mean, as of right now, look, I think we just need a full evaluation on Carson Wentz through the rest of the year. I just think he just has to play the rest of the year. And then, obviously, 2021, after 2021, Carson Wentz will probably be our quarterback in 2021. Probably going to happen. If he's our quarterback next year and plays the same way he's been playing this year or doesn't play up to par, then changes will probably be made after 2021. But look for Carson Wentz to be our quarterback through this year and next year. Get through some of that money. Shea Davis is being real. Ball Scott, low-key, the real MVP of our offense. BH4 said, I think we should trade Hurts for a linebacker. Files file later. Joey Shake Squad up. Fly fly for life, no matter what. God is all the time, and all the time God is good. Appreciate it, man. I'll see you later, bro. Mara Man said, trade Alshon, Doug Pearson for Tannehill's wife, Patrick Holmes' girlfriend, then bring Bill Cowher out of retirement. Problem solved. Sports Real says they need to let Hurts throw more because defenses see him come out and know it's 90% of the time going to be a run. And they need to let him throw the ball if that's the case. Aaron says, I'm tired of hearing we don't have weapons and injuries. If Andy Reid has the same team, he would probably be 5-2 at worst. Shea Davis says, how much could we get if we trade Doug? Jordan says, Nick, Gary, Alshon, and JJ for Miles Jack and throw Ertz for fun. Don't trade Hurts. Sports Real says, Hurts has a nice arm. Seems based off his two throws, they are quick and accurate. As he says, does Kroom being waived mean we're getting someone? Probably, because Kroom was on the active roster, so maybe there's a little trade going to happen. Little trade's probably going to happen. Elijah Holyfield chance. I don't know. I'm hoping to God, but probably not, because the Eagles are just really fucking stupid, honestly. Devin Thomas says, dog, let's have Pepe Hamilton as our OC. He's the Chargers QB coach. He's doing fantastic with Herbert. Brand Guerrero says, Joey, who do you think the Eagles is going to trade? Dude, they're going to get some like barely a mid-tier guy today if that's the case. They'll get barely a mid-tier type guy, and that's it. Shay Davis says, for the love of God, please trade for DB Nicole. Roby Coleman isn't doing good from what I'm hearing. No, he's not. He's not playing well at all. We probably got him way too late in his career. I didn't think he was going to play this bad this year. But they put him at outside corner when we've had injuries, and he cannot play outside corner whatsoever. Jackson Van Dam, to be honest, you could definitely run the team better than Howie. Roseman and call plays better than Doug Peters. I think anybody could, really. Big D says, Fitzception knows how to beat us, and he does. Nathan Riddle said, means that there's an open rush spot, so we possibly could be filling that with the trade, but could also just move someone up from the practice squad or someone else return from IR, which I doubt. Yeah, I don't know about the IR thing. If we have an open roster spot right now, it's either going to be a trade, like you said, or could be moving somebody up for practice squad. We'll see. Control Hallman says, trade JJ. James Jackson, who do you want to trade for? Dude, I don't even care at this point. If they were able to get a linebacker in here, if they were able to sell a player from here, at this point, if they did something, I'd be happy with it. But if they acquired a linebacker in a trade, I'd be happy with it. Shane Davis says, we could trade for a lineman. Yep, could happen too. Someone that's productive, not a high-class name, but someone productive. BH says, don't think anything happened. I think it was a replacement for Rager when he was injured. Now that he is healthy again, they waived him, and Rager gets injured again. They probably sign him again. Big D, that's a zero-direction structure consistency with our scheme. Paul English says, hey, any moves yet? Not right now. Nope. Big boy Jose, do you think we can get KJ Wright? I wouldn't mind KJ Wright, but, what are you going to give up for him, though? Allie says, what do you think the Eagles are going to trade? Do not know, bro. Hopefully a linebacker. Nicholas, what's up? Shay Devin, DJ needs to get Jeffrey, needs to go. Fulgham, Rager, Ward are good. Paul English says, any moves today yet? Dragonfire, Travis Fulgham, aka TF13, went from 0 to hero. We need to keep him around. We need to keep him around badly. Matt says, honestly, when you think about it, no one in our division deserves to win, but someone has to, unfortunately. Daniel Mayer says, would you trade Vinny Curry? No, I wouldn't trade Vinny Curry right now. Big Play Jose says, Doug in a first for Eric Baramy. Sonic says, all right, Joey, got to go. All right, man, have a good day, bro. Philly Ace, what's going on, man? How you doing, dude? Devontae Thompson, Nicole Roby has been a complete disappointment. He has. Turbo says, I think that they are moving Michael Chiquette to the active roster. He actually played well against the Cowboys. Brian Garris says, do you think Eagles might get Corey Littleton? I don't think so. He just signed a big deal, so probably not. I was glad Rieger got a touchdown. I was glad too, but 16 yards is you're not using him the right way. And I could tell he was pretty much disappeared. Other than that red zone catch, he was pretty much disappeared the rest of the game. They threw a screen to him. He got a first down on, but other than that, that was it. They really didn't do anything with him. And obviously that overthrown ball in double coverage in the end zone for Trevon Diggs, ridiculous. Devon Thompson, would you want Jordan Hicks back from the Cards? He probably will get hurt again. I like Jordan Hicks a lot. I really did, but he couldn't stay healthy, and all of a sudden he gets $22 million a year, and he looks very good on the Cards right now. Jaden Martinez has put in Hurts already. That's not going to happen yet. Thoughts on Earl Thomas? I don't know what's going on with his court stuff, but whatever's going on, I don't think he's even going to be able to come back yet. Turbo said Nicole Coleman in a third for J.C. Jackson. Trust the vibes. Would you consider trading Gilmore, second round pick, and a future pick gets it done? I think. I don't know if it's even going to be worth it. We need our picks this year. We need a new GM in here on top of our picks, so I want to keep some picks this year. Devon Thompson, hey, did you get that Among Us Wentz, Evie? That's dope. I don't know what you mean by that. Justin says, I with the open spot other than trade is Elijah coming up. Probably not. Knowing this team, Gabriel Gillen's trade for Miles Jack would love it. If Ilya's, do we need another offensive line? I wouldn't mind getting another offensive line guy. If Mrs. Rodney McLeod and a 6th-round pick for Ryan Kerrigan. Yeah, I heard Ryan Kerrigan actually requested a trade. I wouldn't mind trading for Ryan Kerrigan, but you know that we're going to get fleeced. We're going to try to get fleeced if you trade within the division. Trust the Vibe says Dallas getting one target was criminal. Carson and Doug need to figure this stuff out. Jaden Martinez bench Wentz for a game, then put him back in. BH says, I need Ryan Kerrigan. We have Brandon Graham. Kerrigan is too old. Matt says, I'll pass on Jordan Hicks. Brandon says, do you think we need a new head coach? Yeah, that's not calling plays. Yeah. If he's not willing to give up the plays. Divine Thompson, facts, there must be something in the water because we always hurt Shakes. I know. BH says, this Soki is how if Howie Roseman wasn't a dumb manager, our line back in court could be Nigel Brown, Jordan Hicks, Davion Taylor. Wow. Shady Devitt says, Marshawn Lattimore, nah, who I'm kidding. We don't barely have any trade value. No, we don't. Alex, a trade Slay and a Furt. No. Why would you trade for you have a number one corner on this team, and you trade for another quarter that's pretty good, but Slay hasn't given up over. I don't think Slay's given up 50 yards out of receiver yet this year. Doug is just making excuse. He looks like Freddie Kitchens. Rocket Runner says, tight end Jason Kroom waived. Yeah, we all saw that, bro. We all saw that. Daniel Mayer says, Ronnie has been playing. Rodney McLeod's been having a good year, man. I said last year he had a really bad year. This year he's actually played really well. And trying to be that leader of the defense, you know what I mean? Trying to be that leader of the defense as well. Quincy, love how everyone said the Patriots need to get weapons, and Bill turns around and trades for a fifth-string receiver. Jason Van Dam said, I just want Jalen Hurts in for one quarter, even if the drive, so we could see what he could do. Jalen Martinez, what do you think we should do at quarterback next year? Carson Wentz is going to be our quarterback next year, whether we like it or not. After 2021, if he plays the same way he's been playing this past year, then changes will be made after 2021. But as of next year, Carson Wentz is the quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles. Philly Ace, I wish we have a FP that could block the open run game. Brand says, would you trade Deshaun Jackson for a good linebacker? You can't because he's on IR anyway. Shea Devitt, is Trey Lance any good? I'm not even sure anymore. Trust the vibes. This defense needs a young ball hawk safety, an explosive linebacker, and one more lockdown slot corner. I agree with it. Trust the vibes. Hopefully fixed through the draft. I'm hoping so, and hopefully Howie Roseman can get rid of some of these guys. Some we get, at least get away from Howie Roseman with these draft picks. Do you think we should keep Brandon Graham for more years? I don't know. After next year, I'm not sure what the case is going to be for him. Tyler says, do you think we should trade for a QB? No, not at all. Not even close to trading. There's 127 people in the chat right now. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, it's Eagles Everything, Eagles News. I upload every single day, collabs, doing things with other people. It's fantastic. If you guys have not checked out the channel, some of my videos, please check it out. You won't be disappointed. And on top of that, if you guys haven't hit the like button for this video, please hit the like button. It really does help get the content get pushed out there. Much appreciated from everybody here today. Appreciate everybody being here. Now, I'm going to check the news quick, see what's going on. I've been doing this every single time, so let's see. So Jason Kroom gets waived from the Eagles. Will Fuller's bio says Philly with the devil face on it. So, I don't know. Let's check out Will Fuller. That could be a fake. We'll see, though. You always want to look at speculation, so. Packers have had discussions. Not really sure. Will Fuller just changed his bio to Philly. I gotta see this shit. Yeah, he did. Yeah. Will Fuller just changed his if you guys look at it, I might just share it right now. Fuck, man. I keep pressing the wrong, my shit's probably frozen now, right? It's probably frozen. It's not. Okay. You guys see that shit? Yeah, it's frozen. Son of a bitch. I click on my other broadcast shit. Son of a bitch. Hold on. That's my fault. That's my fault. Hold on. Look at that. Oh, my God. It looks horrible. It's the HD camera. It looks horrible. All right. I'm back. Look at the difference of that. Jesus Christ. I'm going to share it right now and see what you guys think. Right here. He just changed his bio. Philly with a devil emoji. Devil face bad emoji. So, not really sure where this is going. Not really sure. What do you guys think about this? Is it weird that he did that? Is it weird that Will Fuller did that? I don't know. It probably means nothing anyway. Probably means nothing. So I don't know. Somebody, well, I don't know. I don't know that he's from Philly. Somebody just posted that shit and said, "Oh, he just changed his bio and it said Philly on it." So I don't know. That's not me just speculating. Well, obviously it's me speculating, but that's what someone just put. That post just went up everywhere on Twitter. So I have no idea. That's what was said. That he just changed it. Apparently, that's what happened. So, shoot the messenger. I have no idea. Here's the big move you've been waiting for, Jason Kroom. The Bills signed Cowboys Darryl Worley to the practice squad. What a bum. What a bum. And he scored a touchdown against the Ravens too, Jason Kroom. I forgot about that. We're gonna get upset. We're gonna get so fucking upset over this. It's not gonna be funny, bro. This ain't gonna be good. This is not gonna be good. Oh my God. Howie Roseman needs to get fired. Boss Scott Quez Watkins for Stephon Gilmore. Only said Watkins because it looks like we're going to use him anytime soon. Probably not. Let's see. Jaden Martinez. Why haven't we seen Wallace? He was supposed to be big for us. I don't know. Derek Barnett in a second to the Packers for Preston Smith. Packers need to get pressure, and we need a linebacker. Trust the vibes. Isn't Dawkins part of the front office? Weren't they grooming him to be a GM, assistant GM? I don't even know what they were doing with him, to be honest. Off to Hemi says, we've been trying to trade Alshon Jeffrey to relieve cap space, but no one is budging. Nope. Devontae Thompson, we need an outside corner. I like Cravon at the spot better than NRC. At outside, yeah, definitely. This team will not get better until Howie Roseman is gone. Fire Howie. Infamous 2 cases. Derek Barnett, 5th round for Stephon Gilmore. Oh, I would do it in a heartbeat. Everyone better have voted. Gabriel Gillen says, bring back Josh McCown. Jackson says, I would love that. Brett, he is from Philly. Oh, yeah, we have McCown. McCown's on our practice squad. Practice squad. Kawhi Jones, I say we bring up Joel Embiid from the Sixers. We have him play cornerback. Infamous says, wait, what? I swear if we got Will Fuller, I'll be mad. We don't need him. We don't really need him at all. Will Fuller is just going to take up another spot. It's going to make no sense. Honestly, Josh Sweat is playing good. Brand Guerrero says Philly 500 said the Philadelphia Eagles are trying to trade Will Parks. If you were Howie Roseman and you trade Will Parks, who would you get? I don't know. Because he might trade him for nothing, honestly. Divine Thompson, he's done in Houston Shakes. He's put Philly because he's from there. Dale Mayer said if we bring Fuller, our receiver, too crowded, although it would be a good fit. I think D. Jackson and Alshon are gone. Yeah, after this year, I hope they're both gone. BH says, what platform is it on? Insta or Twitter? Twitter. Will Fuller teasing us. Will Fuller is from Philly. That might be it. Shea Devin, we got the guy that basically let slip through his arms in that game against Pats. Dear God, help us. Shows the vibe. So if we bring in Will Fuller, then Alshon D-Jack should be waived tonight. If Mitt says Will Fuller is from Philly, that's why. Brandon, I'm not sure Will Fuller really gains them that much, does he? I mean, he play in the slot instead of Ward. He can play all over the place. It doesn't matter. Is Hassan Reddick still available for the Eagles right now? I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, if I had an inside source, trust me, I would tell you guys, but I have no idea. Matt says, let's all sing. Let it go. Joey ends up freezing. I think it's because he's from Philly. Okay. I get it, guys. I really don't think it's going to happen. You saw that Yannick did to us offseason, just troll Philly fans because they want to pick on us. Shay says, okay, good. I didn't want Fuller. He is. I checked. Well, somebody posted on Twitter, and it's been going all over the place, so... Will Fuller is the West Philly, I believe. Cobb says, honestly, at this point, trade away all of our draft picks for players, not like we can draft anyways. I'm just saying here, I'm just saying Eagles will not be better until Howie Roseman is gone. Jason Van Dam says, Will Fuller is suspect. Corey S. says, we need Trace McSorley. Infamous says, well, here is the thing. It's from Philly, but why wouldn't he just change it now? That's what I'm thinking. I don't know why he would change it now. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, he's from there, but he literally just changed his bio to Philly. So if he's already from there and he's been playing football and maybe he just changed it to change it, or I don't know. I don't think anybody knows at this point. They're about to get crucified on all social media platforms in the next 20 minutes. And I can't wait. They're going to get criticized badly, bro. It's going to get really bad. It's going to get really bad. Like, I don't want to be around. I'm going to check my phone. If I have to make a video, if I'm out, I'll make a video. But I'm telling you right now, I am not getting excited about this. I do not care. I do not care right now. I don't. If anyone thinks we trade Ball Scott, they need to put that crack pipe down. Yo, Darius, what's up, man? Brand Grove Mini, I'm pretty sure Philly fans getting their own hopes up off Ram speculation. It's not like Howie's out there teasing all the trades that what you want. Kevon Wallace has been hurt with the shoulder. Did we get Danny Amendola? Why the fuck would we get him? Garrison Gelsey says, Dober Hightower, please put Rager on the outside. Michael Carson, what's up with Fuller? It's from Philly. Yes. Can they just cut Whiteside? Of course they could. Shady says they're just saying like that what they've been waiting for. Trust the vibes. Whiteside for a 6th-round pick would be a W. Dragon said we should trade for a linebacker. Sash Huber says I want to try to switch Hightower and Quez playing time, but that's not going to happen. Quez will get playing time doing time, but he'll get playing time. Trade Derek Barnett and Jeffrey. I don't want either of them anymore. Justin says should Malata start at tackle next year? Oh, at left tackle, 100%. If they even sign Jason Peters, I'm going to be fucking pissed off next year. Even if we added a wideout, we wouldn't know what to do with them. Golden Tate was a waste when he came here. Doug couldn't scheme him open. No. Mike Rowe couldn't either. The GOAT. Can someone please explain to me, even when JJ is open, he don't get the ball? As a trade Howie for EDP. EDP is the GM we need. Jaden says we should have got Desmond King before the Titans, unfortunately. But are you surprised? Probably not. We need Nick Bolton. Asante Samuel's kid in the draft this year, I believe. I'm just saying Eagles should have kept Hicks, but Roseman doesn't know how talent. So, Michael Marcone says, what's up? Master says, what's up? How's it going? What's going on, bro? Devine Thompson, we had the chance to trade for Yannick in the offseason, but we didn't. Howie has no balls trying to cut corners and swears he's the smartest guy in the room. Kavai says, Joey, are you into sports cards? Not really, bro. I wish I was, but I'm not. I used to collect baseball cards a long time ago. Here's the deadline seems longer than last season to me. Ken says, do you still call Desert Eagle 9 and Ronald Darby? Kinda, I do. I called him Ronald Darby, Sidney Jones. I pretty much, yeah, I still screw with them. Get John Ross, Will Fuller. My final offer is Derek Barnett 5th for Gilmore for a 5th straight up for Miles Jack. What's going on? Master Bo Scarborough 6'1", 235. Right about how does that sound? We don't even need him, bro. We don't need to waste our time with that. We have a bruiser back on this practice squad right now. Darius Washington is a nice. He's a safety DB. Matt says, Howie, pack your bags to the weasel hole you came from. You go. Trust the vibes. Dillard is moving to guard. Be nice, and I think Isaac takes over at center if Kelsey hangs him up. That's a solid O-line there. Wouldn't mind it if Dillard could hold up. His body could hold up in the NFL. I heard Driscoll was being trained a little bit at center. Oh yeah, no, Driscoll could definitely. A lot of rumors came out this training camp. He was doing a lot of training at center as well. So I always say trade Carson for Foles. Michael says, hopefully we make a good move. I've missed 2K. Dragonfire would like to keep Dylan Moses. He is solid middle linebacker for Georgia. Not a bad move. Infamous, I'm convinced Howie don't watch the game because if he did, he would have took away Doug's play calling. He would get a linebacker or two, maybe a left guard. James Jackson, I hate wide receivers. Wide receiver wait for the ball to get to them. Go for the ball. Sean Lee, hell no. Sportsman Real said if the Eagles do a trade, I'm expecting it to be like a Jannard Avery trade like last season. Soon Texans want a 2nd for Fuller. Jaden Martinez, Carson Wentz needs to get the ball out of his hands quicker. Mini 21, Jalen Mills, and a 4th and a 3rd for Jamie Collins. Yo, you Wentzis Benedict, what's going on, bro? Anthony says Howie won't do anything. Jade says 2 strip sacks. Nathan says Jeffrey Lurie needs to send Howie Roseman back to the same part of the building Chip Kelly sent him, and Doug Carter should follow right behind. Andy says, how is Nathan Gary canceled? Not cut. I don't know at this point because they just love him. Shady Devitt says Van Der Esch. Get the hell out of here. That they would never get rid of Van Der Esch. Another guy that's hurt every damn game. Every single game. We got 115 people in the chat, guys. What's going on? If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Obviously, I'm an Eagles vid maker. Covers pretty much everything. Rant videos, collabs with other YouTube creators, and everything else every single day. So if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. If you guys have not hit that like button for this video, I do appreciate it. It does help get the content pushed out there. To support me fully, you could always check the description below for the links. And that's pretty much it. So the vibe, because of all the injuries to O-line this year, we are actually building depth right there right now. Herbig and Malata are getting good reps there. The Ghost says, Doug Pearson play calling will be setting Wentz up to fail, no cap. Seth Ruber says, Van Der Esch is injury prone. Marky Mark says, Dolphins trade Isaiah Ford. Yeah, we saw that to the Patriots. Matt said, we ain't trading Wentz for Foles. We stuck in Wentz at least another year after this year, and Foles is long gone. Only time he comes back is to retire as an Eagle. I'm being optimistic, Joey. I can't help it. I know it's hard, but you got to contain yourself. Contain yourself right now. I'm on Twitter right now, checking every 2 seconds. The Falcons were looking for a 4th-round pick in exchange for Tack McKinley, who announced last night he's not planning to be traded. It's not just Howie not making a move. It's because the cap is going to be they're not giving out too much money next offseason. So the cap is actually going to get – obviously the cap's going to get lowered next year because of what's going on in this offseason, what happened, before the season started. So there's a lot of stuff going on with that. I'm just looking to see what's going on. They're not going to do anything. We're going to wait till about 4 o'clock. If they were able to trade for a player by the bye week, it's perfect timing because then, we'd have no problem getting whoever we trade for into this offense or this defense. So, at this point, it would be perfect, but I don't think so. I don't think so, guys. This sucks. This sucks. This is a joke. The Las Vegas Raiders are in contact with the Minnesota Vikings regarding their starting safeties. No word on which one, but I'm told a deal is likely. Oh, God, this is... Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't think anything's happening. I don't think anything is happening today. I don't think so. Fucking guy is never aggressive, bro. We all know that. But it was worth a shot to see something happen. It was worth a shot. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. We're going to give it another few minutes, see what happens, and then we'll probably end this. Because wasting my time sitting here over a team that, that thinks that they're very, think they're going to be able to trade for somebody or at least sell somebody. I don't know at this point because you know what? I just don't see it happening. Fucking joke. This is a joke of the century. Alex, do you think we just drafted Just Jefferson or Kenneth Murray instead of Rager? No. BH4, what linebacker do we trade for? Jefferson would be a better pick. Devon said, no Dallas linebackers are all poo. Yo, Nick, what's going on, bro? Infamous says Wentz and Doug are like oil and water. They don't mix, so someone needs to go or Doug needs to swallow his pride and take a step down from play calling. Jade Martinez, love your content. Peace out. Later, bro. The Jet trade someone for a first-round pick. Get Micah Parsons. Infamous says 50 minutes until deadline over and no word on Eagles so far. Other than that, Will Fuller thing, which I doubt he's coming to Philly. It's almost 4 p.m. Nothing's going to happen, guys. Just stop getting your hopes up. Everyone's getting their hopes up like something's going to happen. Probably is not. At least, like, if they were selling, like, I don't know. They can't sell Alshon Jeffrey. They can't trade him. They can't trade Zach Ertz. They can't trade Deshaun Jackson. They just can't trade anybody. Everybody is just hurt at the wrong moment. It's worth a shot, though. Maybe there was a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel before the bye, but probably not. Nah. I hate this shit. I hate this shit with a passion. I hate this team for what they're doing this year, how they've been doing everything this year. It's a fucking joke. It's a joke. Yeah, this isn't good. The Dolphins are trading for Chiefs running back DeAndre Washington in exchange draft pick compensation, adding running back depth in Miami. And that's pretty much it. Rapport put out. Dolphins have made some moves today. But that's it, guys. I mean, it's close to 4 now, and it's quiet. It's quiet. What a fucking joke. Oh, man. I'm telling you. Shit. All right, guys. Well, that's going to be it. 5 minutes till 4. Nothing is really... I'll have a video tonight, obviously, on what's going on with this trade deadline. But other than that, that's pretty much it. So if you guys have not, please subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, we got a lot more stuff going on this week. Obviously, with the bye week, I don't know if it's a bye week or not. This channel is still going to be busy this week. And that's pretty much it. If you guys have subscribed, hit the subscribe button. If you guys haven't hit the like button, hit that like button before you leave today. Helps get the content get pushed out there. And I appreciate it. So if anything transpires, maybe something will happen after we end the stream. I don't know. Maybe. But we'll see. Maybe it's the last moment, like Shady says. So we'll see. All right, guys. Don't forget to like this video. I'll see you guys later. Shake Squad up. Fly, let's fly. Peace out, guys. Peace.